Julia Lemigova reveals if daughters have come around to her and Martina's adoption decision. The Real Housewives of Miami's Julia Lemigova also shared the latest on all four of her children. Julia Lemigova revealed earlier on The Real Housewives of Miami Season 7 that her daughters, Victoria and Emma, were surprised and upset when they learned about her decision to adopt two young boys with her wife, Martina Navratilova, but thankfully, they've since come around to having new siblings. Julia shared as much in a recent interview with The Daily Dish, adding, "I knew it was just a matter of time. And I know I was worried a lot, but I understand why they were feeling the way they were feeling," she added, referring to comments she made about her daughters, both of whom are from previous relationships, on RHOM Season 7, Episode 9. At the time, Julia noted, "They haven't met the boys yet. They're upset with us for not communicating enough with them about what's going to happen. So right now, unfortunately, we are not at the best place with them." Julia Lemigova reveals updates on daughters Victoria and Emma. In the same interview with The Daily Dish, Julia also shared what Victoria and Emma have been up to lately. Emma is still in university. She's studying. She loves fashion and, of course, skincare, Julia said of her youngest daughter. She wants to work with her dad in skincare, so her career will probably be at Clarins. And Victoria, she loves traveling, Julia continued. She works now for PwC. She's a little smart cookie, but she loves travel. She's very creative. She's on this self-searching path, and she told me she wants to move to New York. Victoria previously took to Instagram in July 2024, where she posted a photo of her and her younger sister, along with photos from her travels to London. "Around we go," she wrote in the caption of the post. "Love you," Emma commented. Julia Lemigova shares an update on her and Martina's adopted sons. Elsewhere in her interview with The Daily Dish, Julia opened up about the two little boys that she and Martina adopted in 2024 and how they're starting to share her love for animals as they grow up on their Florida farm. They now speak sentences, Julia revealed. "You'll see them as Season 7 goes, as they do more fun things. We interact more. They learn new things. They're moving," she added, before revealing the biggest news of all. They know how to milk the goat. Related, Julia Lemigova reveals the secret to keep the romance going with wife Martina Navratilova, exclusive. Julia Lemigova reveals how she makes her marriage to Martina Navratilova work. Although raising two young boys on a farm is a lot of work, Julia and Martina are still stronger than ever. So, what's their secret? "You have to care for each other," Julia told The Daily Dish. "You have to be kind. And you always have to keep the romance going and try to never bring your work at home, because that's one of the killers of the relationship. Dinner time is dinner time. No phones, no Twitter, no nothing. Just be together and find time to have quality time." Get more with Bravo Insider. Sign up for Bravo Insider and read behind-the-scenes features including Cynthia Bailey unpacks the differences between filming RHOA and Rob, night and day. Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, a complete guide according to Bravolebs. Brittany Cartwright reveals the real reason she wore that tiny romper to a job interview. Backfired. Angela Oakley on the RHOA beef she squashed too soon and what you didn't see at the reunion. Confessional Interviews 101. What Bravolebs eat, how they prepare, and more behind-the-scenes secrets. Learn more about how Julia and Martina first got together. Additional reporting by Stephanie Gomulka. Julia Lemigova reveals the secret to keep the romance going with wife Martina Navratilova, exclusive. The Real Housewives of Miami cast member is sharing new details about her relationship with her wife, Martina. Julia Lemigova's marriage to her wife, Martina Navratilova, is still going strong. The Real Housewives of Miami couple celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary this year and have been together for almost 2 decades. As it turns out, they have figured out the secret to making their marriage work. Julia opened up about their relationship and the secret to its longevity during a recent interview with The Daily Dish. "Like, I know Martina," she explained, noting that they've been together for 17 years. "You have to care for each other," she said. "You have to be kind. And you always have to keep the romance going and try to never bring your work at home, because that's one of the killers of the relationship. She continued, admitting that she always finds ways to prioritize Martina. Dinner time is a dinner time, she admitted. No phones, no Twitter, no nothing. Just be together and find time to have quality time. How did Julia Lemigova meet Martina Navratilova? Julia first met the tennis playing during a chance encounter at a bar in 2000. Julia recalled their meeting during the RHOM Season 4 premiere. I looked at her and gave her a look across the bar. You have to come talk to me, Julia said of their meeting. It was a second and I turned away. She received the message. She came to talk to me and introduced herself. But unfortunately, that was the end of our moment. Something could have happened, but it didn't. Inside Julia Lemigova and Martina Navratilova's relationship through the years. Related, RHOM cast spills secrets on Alexia Nepola and John Mayer in after-show trailer, exclusive. But years later, Julia and Martina were drawn back together during the French Open. Exactly 8 years later, on the day déjà vu. Julia explained during the same episode. During the French Open, I bump into Martina and I said, "How about a breakfast?" We had a breakfast the next day, and then the next day, and then the third day. And then she moved in. They later married in 2015, and the rest is history. How Julia Lemigova and Martina Navratilova celebrated their 10th anniversary. The couple celebrated a milestone anniversary, their 10th wedding anniversary, this past Valentine's Day. Julia took to Instagram at the time, where she posted a series of photos of her and Martina, alongside their dog and friend, who organized their special celebration. Related, Alexia's son Peter makes a damning statement about Todd in RHOM mid-season trailer. Celebrating 10 years of marriage on Valentine's Day. Julia wrote in the caption of the February 2024 post, "Thank you to my friends for an amazing lunch." Inside Julia Lemigova and wife Martina Navratilova's lives as parents. In August 2024, Julia confirmed that she and Martina had adopted 2 young boys. These little ones joined Julia's 2 daughters from a previous relationship, Emma and Victoria. "We are over the moon recognizing the challenges and the rewards for everybody," Martina confirmed to The Daily Dish at the time. Learn more about the couple's celebrity-studded wedding and how Julia has been able to support Martina Shop
through
Julia
all of her
Lemigova's
ups and
favorite
downs.
farm finds from
Additional
the
reporting
RHOM
by
season
Stephanie
6 finale.
Gomolka.
The Real Housewives of Miami cast member shared an update on her beautiful farm, as well as a curated collection of products for fans to shop. The brands featured in this article are partners of NBC Universal Checkout. Bravo makes a commission on your purchase. Prices are accurate as of published time. Items are sold by retailer, not Bravo. If there's one thing you should know about Julia Lemigova, it's that she absolutely adores her Florida farm. The Real Housewives of Miami cast member shared an update on the sprawling property, as well as her farm-to-glam endeavor during the Season 6 finale, when fellow cast member Adriana de Mora stopped by for some guava jam and bubbly. Adriana was so impressed with Julia's recent changes to the farm, including new decor and the addition of a new 4-legged friend, Houdini the Hog, that she expressed a desire to come visit for a weekend in the near future. "Now that Martina's fully recovered, I'm totally back into my groove of farming," Julia explained in an interview during the February 21 episode. "My goal is to finish the decorations inside as fast as I can to make it a home. I'm hoping I can lure Martina into spending half and half between Miami Beach and the farm. We could sleep there and wake up with my goats and spend more time here. Because that's what I really, really want." What everyone's talking about on Bravo. Larsa Pippen subtly calls Marcus fam as she's spotted clubbing in Miami with Melissa and Erica. There's been an unexpected twist in Leah Hochstein's living situation. How does this even happen? There's a new development in Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan's breakup saga. After taking a closer look at the farm, it's no surprise that Julia wants to spend as much time there as possible. And we have great news. The RHOM cast member has curated a collection of her favorite finds. Shop below to level up your home with chic farm vibes. No goats necessary. Shop Julia Lemigova's favorite farm finds. The RHOM Season 6 reunion begins with Part 1 on February 28th. Stream the uncensored version the next day on Peacock. Julia Lemigova always keeps this one fashion item on hand, just in case. Here, the Real Housewives of Miami beauty queen shares her tips for pulling off her versatile style. The brands featured in this article are partners of NBC Universal Checkout. Bravo makes a commission on your purchase. Prices are accurate as of published time. Items are sold by retailer, not Bravo. Since joining the cast in Season 4, Julia Lemigova has made a name for herself on The Real Housewives of Miami. From her boho glam fashions to her love for farm animals, the entrepreneur stands out in any crowd. She's also married to the tennis legend Martina Navratilova, who seems surprisingly unfazed about letting baby goats roam through their amazing home. Ahead of the RHOM Season 6 reunion, Julia talked to E! News about her signature style. She even made a personalized collection for making the farm-to-glam aesthetic your own. So, what is farm-to-glam exactly? It can be literal, but it's almost more of a vibe than anything else. As the former model said to E! It's just simple but elegant and chic, and recommended that people trying out a new look do it with your passion, and don't try to imitate anybody. Yes, that includes her. Creativity has different directions, she explained, adding that, I am never trying to pretend that I am somebody I'm not. That's how I am on the show, and that's how I created this collection. What everyone's talking about on Bravo. Larsa Pippen subtly calls Marcus fam, as she's spotted clubbing in Miami with Melissa and Erica. There's been an unexpected twist in Leah Hochstein's living situation. How does this even happen? There's a new development in Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan's breakup saga. As for the collection itself, Julia happily recommended some picks from her local favorites in Miami. There's this little boutique in Miami Beach called Beach House, for example, that offers items in colors that are really great, and fabrics that are super soft as well. She also loves Turkish cotton towels, Turkish cotton robes, and anything easygoing that she can change into for a nice dinner after a day at the farm. Literally. I clean up real fast, Julia joked, elaborating that even though 6 seasons of RHOM have typically shown off more high-glam aesthetics, she drives a pickup truck. As a result, she keeps a pair of stilettos in the car, just in case, and basically a bag with a uniform for the night, when her schedule has her just going straight from the farm to somewhere a little fancier. If you want to dress like Julia in all her fabulous boho chic pics, shop her curated options below. Shop Julia's boho chic dress pics. Julia Lemigova sounds off on Nepo baby Marcus Jordan after she says he belittled the RHOM cast. Plus, find out why Alexia Nepola and Larsa Pippen are clashing on part 1 of the RHOM Season 6 reunion. The drama at the Real Housewives of Miami Season 6 reunion began before the ladies even walked out to join host Andy Cohen on the set. In a preview for part 1, which airs on February 28th, Andy walks around to the cast members' dressing rooms as they're finishing up getting ready. When he stops by to see Larsa Pippen, her boyfriend Marcus Jordan shares some strong words about the rest of the cast. After the shoe store owner made those comments, Larsa's castmate, Julia Lemigova, clapped back. Find out what Marcus said in the first place, and learn how Julia responded by scrolling below. Plus, get a sneak peek of more of the drama to come. Here's what you may have missed on Bravo. Larsa Pippen gives a major update on her engagement and home plans with Marcus Jordan. Marcus proclaims "Don't hate on our love" about Larsa among the big reveals in RHOM reunion trailer. We have all the major updates What on the
Jordan
RHOM
said backstage
at the after the Season 6 finale. Reunion. During his visit to Larsa's dressing room, Andy spoke to her and Marcus about the criticism the duo has received regarding their relationship throughout RHOM Season 6. He's like, my dad's name keeps being mentioned. Nobody asks about other people's dads and moms. Larsa explains about why Marcus hasn't been thrilled while watching the season back. Well, nobody else's dad is Michael Jordan, Andy points out, and Marcus shares a sharp response. These women wouldn't be able to do the dishes in our house, let alone trying to bring themselves into this conversation, Marcus says. Some people just need to stay in their lane. Julia Lemigova claps back at Marcus Jordan's RHOM reunion comment. Once the preview clip dropped, Julia responded to Marcus' comments during a chat with Page 6. I will be neither belittled nor degraded by a Nepo baby, She told the outlet about how she reacted to finding out what Marcus said backstage. She then said that Lars's beau was using our platform to leverage a career for himself. More backstage drama at the RHOM Season 6 reunion. Marcus isn't the only one who has something to say in the dressing rooms of the RHOM Season 6 reunion. In a separate preview clip for Part 2, which you can check out at the top of this post, his girlfriend continues an argument with Alexia Nepola in the backstage area. While it's unclear at this time why exactly the ladies are disagreeing, their friendship is clearly on the line. I always stick up for you. I am a way better friend to you, Larsa says to Alexia in the clip. Don't call me a liar. I speak the truth, Alexia responds. You've known me the longest out of everyone here, and I'm not like that, Larsa says. I haven't been like that, and I would never be like that. More backstage drama at the RHOM Season 6 reunion. Marcus isn't the only one who has something to say in the dressing rooms of the RHOM Season 6 reunion. In a separate preview clip for Part 2, which you can check out at the top of this post, his girlfriend continues an argument with Alexia Nepola in the backstage area. While it's unclear at this time why exactly the ladies are disagreeing, their friendship is clearly on the line. I always stick up for you. I am a way better friend to you, Larsa says to Alexia in the clip. Don't call me a liar. I speak the truth, Alexia responds. You've known me the longest out of everyone here, and I'm not like that, Larsa says. I haven't been like that, and I would never be like that. Well, you said it, Alexia adds. What kind of a friend are you? Larsa asks before the ladies return to the stage. Find out what exactly has the ladies arguing by tuning in to Part 1 of the reunion. Watch Part 1 of the Real Housewives of Miami Season 6 reunion on Wednesday, February 28th at 9/8C. Catch Part 2 the following night, on Thursday, February 29th at 9/8C. The third and final part airs on Thursday, March 7th at 9/8C on Bravo. Stream episodes the next day on Peacock.